Welcome back. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
So on the production, you delivered 48. I think you expect to deliver 50. Previously expected 50 to 60. What are you learning about this process as you get it going?
Well, that it takes about 10,000 parts to build a truck, and the number you need to build a truck is all of them. And if you don't have one, you can't build a truck.
And you're having trouble getting them?
Well, there were a lot of parts short as we ramped this up. Around the world, this is the biggest supply chain crisis I've ever lived through. And so getting all those parts in the right place at the right time was hard.
Is it getting any better?
Yeah, actually, I think we're in such a better position now than we were a month or a quarter ago for sure. And we expect to be in an even stronger position going forward with control over our battery supply chain once the Romeo acquisition closes.
Is that why you are sticking with the 300 to 500 delivery expectation for the full year, despite this supply chain crisis?
Exactly. We're confident that we're going to overcome anything that comes up, and we're going to be able to hit in that range.
What is your perception of consumer demand at this point for the trucks that you're producing, both the batteries and your future plans around hydrogen fuel cell?
Well, we're not direct to consumer. Of course, we're business to business, and the businesses that we sell to, they really want and need these trucks. Many of our launch customers have objectives to help decarbonize commercial transportation, and the only way you do that is if you can convert from diesel trucks to clean, zero-emission trucks, which we sell, and we provide the energy that powers them.
What about the regulatory environment? Is that a headwind or a tailwind at this point?
Well, I'd say it's potentially about to become a big tailwind if the current proposed legislation passes, the so-called Manchin deal. If that is signed into law, that's going to be a powerful incentive for us and everybody else in the space. Additional purchase incentives and additional incentives on the production of clean hydrogen.
Why? So I was wondering about how it affects you directly, because a lot's been told about the consumer incentives to buy EV cars. How does it affect you and what you're trying to do?
Well, if this legislation passes as is, as we understand it, it'll include an incentive of up to $40,000 for a commercial vehicle, heavy truck like ours. That's in line with what's been there for passenger cars for a number of years. So that finally puts commercial vehicles on an equal footing with passenger cars. And then unique to heavy-duty transport, unique to Nikola's business model and just a few other people in the world, is the hydrogen production tax credit, up to $3 a kilo per hydrogen kilo produced, which would be a powerful incentive to get hydrogen, clean hydrogen into the economy and powering things like heavy trucks.